Welcome to your restorative yoga class to relax and release tension from your hips. And hello, hi, I'm Allie. Welcome to my yoga channel. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new, please hit that subscribe button. Also turn on the notification bell so you know every time a new yoga class goes live. And new or returning yogi, there are resources in the description below to support your practice. Now, this is a restorative practice. You don't need any props. However, I am highly recommending a bolster and a block. If you have 2 blocks, awesome. If you have 3 blocks, double awesome for our final posture. But bare minimum I suggest is a bolster and a block. If you don't have anything, I will still guide you through the practice. So slip into something comfortable, gather all of your yoga tools, unroll your mat, and come meet me for this restorative practice to relax and release tension from your hips. Okay, here is the basic setup. If you have no props, you need yourself and your mat. If you have 1 block and 1 bolster, you'll be setting the block up on the second height and the bolster will rest like so, okay? If you have 2 blocks, I would like you to set up the blocks like so. This block is on the tallest setting, the second block is on the middle setting, and drape your bolster over this mini block tower. Alrighty. Once you have all of that situated, we're gonna lie back over our bolsters and come into a tree pose. So a supine tree pose. Bring your low back to meet the bolster. Push down through your fingertips real quick to lengthen your spine as you lay back over the props. Nice. Extend your right leg long and bring the left sole of the foot as high as you would like it, okay? So as high as you would like it. Remember, this is restorative, so the key word is restore. And we'll be here for 3 minutes. You can relax your hands down by your sides. If you have no props, you might want to bring your arms overhead and clasp both elbows. That could feel really nice. Really just rest your arms in any position that is the most comfortable for you. My main objective for both of us is to feel fully held and supported, and as if we can really hit the reset button here. Anything that's going to further evolve that intention of hitting the reset button, add that into every posture personally for you. If you haven't already, close down your eyes and simply be here. No efforting. Allow all of the muscles to release. They don't need to work here. Let the floor work for you and the props work for you. Final breaths, final moments on this side, in this posture. How can you relax a little bit further? Begin to transition, extend the left leg long. Once you do so, hug the right foot in to a tree pose variation, bringing the right leg as high as feels good for you, right? And once you've resituated, relax the muscles. They tend to tense up when we move. Allow yourself to take soothing breaths to come back into that relaxed state. And as you breathe here, I invite you to channel your awareness and breath down into the pelvic region, down into the hips. And you can use this affirmation throughout today's class. I believe in my needs. I choose to receive. I believe in my needs. I choose to receive. Inviting you to silently repeat that over and over as you take each posture today. Awareness surrounding the pelvis. I believe in my needs. I choose to receive. I believe in my needs. I choose to receive. Final breath here. Letting the exhale out with a sigh. Bend the left leg, plant the foot, and plant the right sole of the foot on the ground too. Windshield wipe your legs from side to side. Just gently, your range of motion doesn't need to be grand, large. Let it be nurturing and soft. And then allow your legs to fall over to the left completely. You might need to readjust and bring the soles of the feet, the heels closer to the body. Once you find a comfortable posture, lie back down. We'll be here for 3 minutes together. Continuing to hone your awareness at the pelvis, this energetic center, svadhisthana, that is our emotional center, our emotional well-being. This is our right to feel. It's a yin, it's a feminine, it's a receptive energy center. So keeping your awareness at the pelvis. I believe in my needs. I choose to receive. Noticing if you are allowing yourself to receive in this moment, in this posture, in this practice. Are you armoring against it? Are you resisting it? Can you give yourself permission to be here, to be with the posture, with the present, to be receiving through this experience, noticing what stillness and silence creates for you. Using this practice and these postures as an opportunity to become the witness of our tendencies and our habits. Restorative yoga is deeply challenging in a different way than power or vinyasa yoga. A final breath here. Sigh out the mouth. Transition to the other side. Take your time, letting the knees fall over to the right, adjusting the feet as necessary, settling back in. Awareness at the pelvis. I believe in my needs. I choose to receive. Another minute here. I believe in my needs. I choose to receive. I believe in my needs. I choose to receive. Final breath. Sigh out of the mouth. Transition your knees to point upwards, soles of the feet on the earth plane. Bring the pelvis back to neutral. Slide your hands back towards your body. Push into the earth plane to lift up. I hope you feel so restored already. We have more to go. Bring the hands behind you, fingers pointing away from you, and windshield wipe your legs side to side here. Letting any tension that you built up from those static postures release. All right, coming into child's pose. I am shifting my bolster. However, you can come directly into child's pose here. You will bring your knees around the bottom of the bolster to a comfortable width distance. Slowly lower your chest onto the bolster. And I love to clasp my hands around this forward block once I'm in the pose. So knees circling around the bolster and slowly lowering yourself down. We'll be here for 3 minutes. Again, you can wrap your hands around the block or just let them rest on the ground here. As you settle in, awareness down in the pelvis. This is your right to feel. It's your emotional identity. The element is water. Allowing your breath to move like water and gently coax you into this state of relaxation here. Halfway there, if you would like to switch the direction of your neck, now is a great time to do so. Flipping to the opposite ear. Settling back in. Letting your breath be like water and coax you back into that restorative, relaxed experience. Take a final breath here. Sigh out the mouth. Press your palms into the yoga mat to lift the chest off the bolster. Walk back to a tabletop position and slowly move through cat-cow. Again, we build up tension in static poses, so using these gentle movements to move any of that out of the body in between. Last round. All right, 2 more poses. So the next one is 𝗬पछि Konasana, and I want to offer 2 variations with the props. So variation number 1 is bring your groin to the bolster and you can relax like this. For many of us, this is way too much of a stretch, myself included. So what you will do is place your blocks off of the mat. And if you don't have blocks, you can hang out here in a wide-legged forward fold and bring your hands in front of you. For everyone else, for those who are more flexible, stay with your bolster and your block set up. For everyone else, position your bolster on an angle and your forehead will meet your bolster like so. And you'll need to position it and adjust it for your own body's flexibility and mobility. Find something that feels nourishing, but not like, ow, my body hurts, right? I want you to really be able to sink in and steadily relax into the posture. So we're here for 3 minutes. Adjust any props as you need them. Awareness back at the pelvis. I believe in my needs. I choose to receive. I believe in my needs. I choose to receive. Allow all efforting to cease. Let yourself just be. I believe in my needs and I choose to receive. Halfway there, if there are any adjustments you want to take, do so. Give yourself permission to move and adjust and tailor this experience to you. Part of Svadhisthana chakra is the embodiment of fluidity and adaptability and flexibility. So giving yourself permission to do that and not be so rigid. And if you're fully comfortable, stay right where you are. Receive the moment. Final breath. Sigh out the mouth. Awesome. Slowly make your way out of 𝗬पछि Konasana. If you had your bolster like mine, set your tower back up. And if you have 3 blocks, only use 1 block for this final pose. We're coming into reclined butterfly pose, 𝗂𝗵𝗏 Konasana. And I really recommend having 2 blocks to go underneath of your thighs, right? So having your blocks on the second height, right near your knees, bringing the low back to meet the bolster, slowly lowering down and taking the soles of the feet together, and the blocks come in diagonally here, right at the knee joint to support you. Resting back over the bolster, making any final adjustments. This is your Shavasana. So if you want to add an eye pillow or any additional props like a blanket, settle in. We'll be here for 3 to 4 minutes. Please try to make any final adjustments for this last posture. How can you be the most comfortable, the most present, the most available to receive this medicine? As you drift into this final pose, continue to hone your awareness at the pelvis, at Svadhisthana, the sacral chakra, coaxing yourself into a state of relaxation by repeating, I believe in my needs and I choose to receive. I believe in my needs and I choose to receive. A final moment here in this pose. Asking yourself, where else can I receive in my life? How else can I believe in my needs? How can I build trust with myself to honor those needs? And take a final breath. Exhale out the mouth. Flip your hands over. Push your hands and forearms into the earth to lift up. Keeping the eyes gently closed as you come back up to a seat. And come to an upright posture with me. And bring your hands and place them on your womb, on your lower abdomen. And we'll chant 𝗏 3 times together, the Svadhisthana Bija mantra. Inhale to prepare. 𝗏, 𝗏, 𝗏. When you feel ready, open your eyes, let the light back in. Welcome back to the physical space. I hope so much tension has been released, all forms of tension, physical, emotional, energetic, mental. And I really hope that you feel more connected to the affirmations of, I believe in my needs and I choose to receive. And it's become a little bit more solid and firm. And you're ready to go off your mat and make that happen. You being on this yoga mat was you making it happen already. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember, if you're new here, please subscribe so I can support you with more yoga from the comfort of your home, and check out the resources below. I'll meet you back here on the mat to keep living your journey through and with the yoga practice.